My name is Amanda. I have 4 daughters and 1 son who has passed away. My youngest daughters were in the NICU for 3 months here, and my oldest are 4 and 7. My youngest just turned 1.
When we found out we were pregnant again, it was absolutely a surprise. Our daughters were absolutely ecstatic.
When we went to the ultrasound, we brought our, at the time, youngest, who was 3.
And they start showing it, and they're like, "You have twins." And I'm looking at the screen, and I'm like, I've seen enough of these on social media that is not twins. Is there another baby there?
And it was not a joke. He really saw a third in there. Because our girls are identical, so one was hiding behind the other.
Find out we have triplets. I always wanted a big family, so I was kind of happy about it. She was panicking, but I was happy.
When I was 27 weeks, I remember saying to my next door neighbor, if I grow any more with these babies, it feels like I'm gonna burst. And I just called the doctor and I said, I think I'm in labor. And they told me to come on in. And the second I got there, it was just kind of like, go, go, go. 27 weeks and 3 days, we had our triplets.
You didn't really get to hold or touch them for the first couple of days. I think it was like to touch them was 3 days and to actually hold them was 7 days. So that was absolutely tough, especially on Amanda.
So both of our girls, our identical girls, were born under 2 pounds. And our son was born 2 pounds and 2 ounces. Seeing them for the first time was shocking. They were a lot smaller than I expected them to be. I mean, I knew that they would be around 2 pounds. They were a little under 2 pounds, but you don't realize how small a 2-pound baby is until you're looking at it. But they were just beautiful. We loved them the second we saw them. So we had them around 3 in the afternoon. Got into the NICU right away. I rested for a couple hours beforehand and then went in to see them, meet them, all the good stuff. Unfortunately, the day after we had them, Hayden coded.
The first time I had left the hospital since they were born. It's like, I'm just gonna run up to the house real quick, grab a few things that you need, because it all happened so quickly.
And after 15 minutes of CPR, they finally got him back, but he was brain dead. And we took him off of life support 5 days later.
As a father, like seeing that happen, on the other side of being from a mother's perspective is terrible. Father's supposed to be the protector, supposed to be the guy that's always there to rely on, and not being able to touch them or hug them and be there, hold their little hand just so they can be that little bit more comforted. Takes a toll on you.
We were in the NICU with Hayden for 5 days before he passed. Sawyer did 95 days before she graduated the NICU, and Lennon did 108 days.
When I first met the Couvell family, they had just been here for a little bit, and the first challenge that they obviously faced was the loss of their son. Trying to then manage that they had 2 daughters here in the NICU, trying to get through the NICU routine. They have 2 other daughters at home.
Aside from losing Hayden, I think the hardest part was feeling torn between my oldest girls and my youngest girls. If I was with my youngest girls, I was missing time with my oldest girls. And if I was with my oldest girls, my babies were in the NICU.
I could just tell right away that just the juggling of trying to get back and forth, they didn't live in the Charlotte area, was going to be a challenge for them, and both emotionally and financially.
After Hayden had passed, Madelyn's fund had reached out to us.
I don't know that we would have made it financially through the NICU without Madelyn's fund. You guys provided our utility bills. You helped us cover gas. We were spending almost $100 a day in gas to get to the NICU 7 days a week.
When families are facing the tragedies of even just being here in the NICU and the loss of their son, similar to the Couvells, they're not able to think about all of the big expenses that might come with such tragedies. And Madelyn's fund is able to step in and provide things like utility bill assistance, funeral assistance, and gas cards that really truly make a difference for our families here in the NICU.
I don't think we would have made it financially if you guys didn't help us out. Helping with Hayden's funeral costs and everything like that blew us away when we found out about that. And there's kids being born every single day that are going into this NICU. It's a constant cycle of kids going in and out of there. So, I mean, Madelyn's Fund is a great thing to definitely support.
From what I see every day here in the NICU, I can tell you Madelyn's Fund makes an incredible difference for our families, and I would encourage everyone to be a part of that and make a donation.
Life now with the babies and just seeing them like thrive and run around and, you know, going through what we go through and just seeing the sparkle in their eyes, just seeing their happiness definitely helps us get through every single day.
Having them home and having them completing our family has just been incredible. The fact that they are talking and starting to walk and smiling, laughing, happy babies is just incredible to me. I want to thank Madelyn's Fund for everything that you guys have done, from covering our son's funeral expenses to helping us financially through the NICU time. I cannot thank you enough.